Okay, it's probably going to be really weird that I just started this video in a type of mood, but I've noticed that every single time that I actually do a video, YouTube and Facebook pick the worst possible frame for having as a preview of the static image at the beginning. You get and all sorts of horrific things. And you know what? What's the bet now that it will skip out the first 15 seconds and just use one of those two faces right there? So this is me actually trying to be all angelic and try and get a better preview picture at the beginning. If anyone actually can figure out how I can influence that, let me know. Other than holding up a banner for the first 30 seconds of the video. There has to be a more efficient way, right? So the purpose of today's little vlog is a fewfold. Just a quick update on what's been happening over the last few days, I suppose. Friday, we finally resubmitted back to Ross Isaacs the torn armor rules that Jack and I have been working on for some time now. One of the problems when you're working on rules for such a long period of time is that you kind of forget that no one else knows what you're talking about. That's the bottom line. And so what you write down doesn't necessarily make sense. So I've engaged Ross to basically help us figure that out and to make cohesive sense of it. And that's what he helped us do. So up until midnight on Friday, resubmitted everything back to him. He said it looks fantastic. Ross is now currently going through it all. He's spiffifying it. That's trademark Alyssa Faden, and he's going to be submitting that in a few days' time to Jim Pinto, who is literally an industry award winner, and he's going to lay it all out for us and make it look really cool, at least public presentable, so that when you back our Kickstarter in just 2 weeks' time now, to the day, you can get a copy of those rules and start playtesting it and give us some feedback. The plan is to playtest it for a month or two, get all of your feedback, decide what can and should be included, adjust as needed, revise, get some FAQs folded in there and so on and so forth, clarify where we need to, and then go into print. It'll be fantastic, and it'll be a wonderful opportunity to get you to give us feedback, right? The next thing is yesterday in our Pathfinder game, which I run, woohoo, I managed to kill everyone. Second time ever in my entire GMing career. Not happy with it, not proud of the fact, but secretly inside, still got it. So, yeah, that was fun yesterday. Today, got the final logo from Jeff Lobenstein. The guy is a genius from FASA Shadowrun Earth Dawn Days. His work is absolutely outstanding, and he's going to be working with us to do the box cover, which is awesome. Almost got all of the miniature models in the 3D model format. Very pleased with that. I think you've probably been looking at them. They're like all over the place on our YouTube wall here. Check them out. In fact, it should be here, probably, right? You're looking at the thumbnails over here. We're now going to actually move into getting two really big, I'm talking about 120 millimeter tall miniatures done for the Kickstarter. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet, but they are going to rock. You're going to love them. You really are. Let me see. The last thing that we've got going on now is this afternoon I'm actually going to finish up the actual Kickstarter page and I'm going to submit it for approval. I want to be like a week ahead of time. I got the video back from the video guy last week. It looks great. I'll probably share that with you shortly, maybe before the Kickstarter goes live. And I'm going to drop that in. I'm going to get everything nice and tight in the Kickstarter. I'm going to submit it to those folks over there, get this thing approved, and then we're just going to sit back for 2 weeks' time. Last thing, for 2 days, just today and Monday, and let me check the date, that's the 17th and the 18th, we are asking you to tell us what the limited edition miniature should be for our Kickstarter. That is, you're going to give us $75 as a pledge level to get a below MSRP game. Hopefully you're going to give us more than that, because you're going to want the stretch goals too thrown in there free of charge. Well, what if there was also $25 Kickstarter only limited edition squad, right? Or I should say unit. Do you want to go for Ghost and Riftblade, the two brother Minotaurs that when they actually work together in adjacent hexes, they're even more powerful? Or, a one-time only, get the Taimara Ainu Elite Miroanwi unit. There'll be 5 of those, and they're just plain cool, regardless of who's in the adjacent hex next to them. I encourage you to take a look at our page over on Facebook, check it out, and let us know which one you would vote for. And you know what? We're 2 weeks out now. We have to start spreading the word. We have to get people excited about this. You're going to see a lot more of me, not only on here, but out there on all of the various forums as well. I'm going to start really banging on the cool minion art, and to try and get those guys to sit up and take notice. If you know someone, if you are someone over there, if you're a blogger, whatever, let me know, okay? Contact me on Facebook. Let's talk. I want to start spreading the word, because by the time 3-3 comes around, in those first couple of days, I want to knock the hell out of this thing, okay guys? So thank you for listening. Don't these things make me look like a Cyberman? And I'll talk to you soon.